Hey guys, this is Mashiakosaurus, and today is Wednesday. It has never been played night, but unfortunately there's a change of plans. Nick, who does Never Been Played with me, is recovering from some surgery today, so she's not going to be available to play, and she's holed up in the other room. I don't know if she's going to be joining me for commentary later on. So instead of Never Been Played, I'm just gonna fire up Fallout 4. I haven't streamed this before, and it's a game that I love. Not necessarily like a game that I consider to be fantastic, mind you, but I love to play it. It ticks all the right boxes for me. Uh, Unfortunately, I will have to keep the radio off for copyright reasons, so we won't get any of the cool soundtrack stuff, which is a shame. There's some radio stuff that I wanted to show off, but whatever. New game, yes. So let's watch the intro, folks, when we get around to it. Fallout 4.
War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
So yeah, typical Fallout intro. I actually like the intro from 3 better, but you know, and New Vegas. New Vegas has an awesome intro.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hon.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Okay, so now we have to create our character, and as anybody who knows, or anybody who has played this before knows, the goal here is you want to see if you can make Nate as ugly as humanly possible. Yeah,
Different
just
about you.
yeah. we want that down in.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Can we, we can't. Can't make them drastically. There we go. No, yeah, you gotta give them a little wang doodle. There, that's starting to shape up. And let's see here. Big old schnoz. Yep. That is the look right there.
You're going Cyrano, aren't you?
Yeah, that's
Hun.
No. You see, what you have to do is you have to give him bright orange curly hair.
Oh, like that's coming. Don't you worry.
And a scar
that's
on
coming.
each cheek. Yeah, totally using a Johnny English reference.
Oh, hey Luna. I had to deal with that myself earlier. I wasn't actually sure that this stream was going to go through, so hopefully you can see okay.
Not bad.
Yep, that's there. You can go. Yeah, you need to give him the weakest possible chin. Yeah. That's got to go all the way there. We go. Yeah.
You have such strong cheekbones.
Wow, you're gonna make him almost look like Skeletor.
I mean, he's not Skeletor. He's Nate. He's just.
Well, hello, handsome.
Hello, handsome. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Whatever you need to tell yourself to get through the day.
Need to. There we go. We're for that Richard Nixon look.
I do love those lips.
Yeah, slightly offset to the side. And, yep. Just like that.
If I do say so
Ears
myself.
to come out. Can we,
No, you gotta make him huge.
yeah.
My God, he's starting to look like Ronald Reagan.
Looking good.
Not necessarily my intent, but it works. And there, that's looking good. Here, and what this?
And now I'm getting flashbacks to that music video for Land of Confusion.
Yeah, give him the caveman.
I clean up pretty nice.
Pretty nice. I'd really love to give you a hair lip if I could, but I don't think I can.
You have great lips. You know
Is
that?
there any other? I haven't actually done anything with the eyes. Yeah, we want them as small as possible and sunken in way far back. And yeah.
What do you think, hon?
But
Roguishly handsome or handsomely roguish?
let's see, what kind of color do we have for the eyes here? No.
As handsome as the day we met.
No.
Are you blind?
There we go. That you gotta get that like kind of irradiated look. And oh yeah, that's we needed that.
Not bad.
He's like one of the fishmen from Innsmouth. Oh yeah. Do I want to do that or oh there? Okay.
So handsome.
And hair. Let's see here. I do kind of like the creeper.
No, you gotta give him Carl hair. Next door neighbor Carl hair.
No, I know what I need to give him. I just gotta find it in here. I have a bunch of mods loaded. So there we go.
I clean up pretty nice.
Yeah, you sure do, buddy. Pippi Longstocking.
It's like Pippi Longstockings and Abraham Lincoln got together and had a fever dream.
Yeah, it's about to get much worse. Let's see. Oh. I do like Crystal Ship 14. It's appropriately hideous. Although Black Hole Sun 10 also looks pretty nice. Yeah, most of these will make your eyes bleed, so, like, you know, beware of that. But we want to make this... Ooh, these pearl rose ones are nice, too. And Eternity. So many good choices. I think I'm going to go with... I don't know. It's so hard to choose.
Toxic green.
Toxic green? I can do toxic green. I just gotta find it.
Up to one more. That one.
This one?
Looks appropriately swampy.
Oh,
There we
that's
go.
the face I fell in love with.
Okay.
Lady, were you hot?
Now, we also... We want to adjust his body frame, too. Because we want to make him... thin and fat and noodly. There we go. And then, before you're done, you of course want to go into the extras and go into blemishes here. You don't want... You want... Yeah... Yeah... You gotta reapply these ones that are pre-applied, because they put the opacity like way down on them, and you want this guy to look real bad. Oh yeah, mouth sores. That's where it's at. Jesus.
Oh, I get it now. It's a juggalo without the makeup on.
Yeah, basically that's what you're going for. And really we're just throwing everything on here. There we go.
There's
And
different.
you want to be a little more selective with the scars, because you just throw every scar on there and he's just going to look like a circus clown. And you want him to look like a horror show, which is a subtle difference. So, like, you know, that, and maybe that, and, oh yeah, the forced smile. And, you know, that, and, let's see. Oh yeah, he needs the broken nose. And 1 black eye.
What do you think, hon? Roguishly handsome or handsomely roguish?
It's nah, he doesn't. He doesn't. Okay, so that's Nate. We're not gonna play as Nate.
My turn, big guy.
That was all just for funsies. we're we're gonna play with Nora here, and we're gonna try to you know, the default face is pretty okay. I mean, I don't really know.
That's
Like,
the face I fell in love with.
not a whole lot you can do with it. I guess
Not bad.
those eyes. And
Not bad at all.
you just kind of.
I swear, you haven't aged a day since our wedding.
And there. A little bit of a smile. Just a little bit. You don't want too much. I mean, she's got a bit of a forehead on her. Oh, I guess that's what those.
Yeah,
All right.
I like that.
All right, so let's see what we can do with her hair. There's a lot of nice ones in this mod pack. And some of the long ones will look goofy as shit when she's wearing stuff that hides her hair. That one's not bad, the little hair bun. That one's not bad either. I like that. I'm into that. I kind of like the short and scrappy looks that some of these have. Oh man, where was this when we were getting Nate up and going? That would have been perfect for him. Ooh, fairy tales. No, that would have been perfect. I may go back and change his to that, because that's, I don't know. He looks pretty happy with what he's got over there with his fish face. I'm fond of these Azar ponytails as well. But let's see here. Nah. Yeah, let's go with
Sweetie,
this
you
one.
look as beautiful
It's
as
simple
the day
enough. And for color, for her, we don't want to go like something eye gouging, but we do want to make it something cool, so that the Wastelanders will know that she's not like, you know, one of those lame moms. She's like a cool mom who dyes her hair.
Hashtag not like other girls.
Yes. So like something like that. There, purple, like an anime. Okay, and let's see. We definitely want makeup. I wish you could put makeup on him, but you can't. And we want the lipstick color to match her hair, obviously. And yeah, she needs lip liner. Yeah, I don't think she needs lip matte or anything. Blush, she's fine. What do we want here? We'll give her some of this. Maybe there. Nah. There, good enough. And I don't know here. Let's. Yeah, we'll go with that. you gotta make sure her eyes stand out. They gotta be striking. So yeah, that's pretty good. And we can play with her body as well. I honestly, I think the default is fine. It just kind of makes her boobs bounce up and down. I think something like that. That's probably good. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at that horror show in the background. Okay. Alright. And you're going to see a bunch of messages from mods pop up. I don't even know what all I've got installed here. Hey, Nate. We're going to just sit here and bounce around behind you. I wish you could make his skin color something like ridiculously green, but you can't in the default game. I'm sure there's a mod that lets you do it, but I don't have that mod loaded. So this is our lovely home. We will bounce on the bed like we're 14. And the radio, we'll turn that off. We're going to be turning off every radio that we come to, simply because YouTube will probably ping me for copyright if I don't.
Ah, good morning, Mum. Your coffee, 173.5 degrees Fahrenheit, brewed to perfection. And today's newspaper just delivered.
Grodrick the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies.
More interested in the comic book. So, hey, it's Mr. Science or Mr. Wizard or whatever. Lots of holotapes. And... So this is what the world is like in 2077, 2177, whatever. Get out of my way, Codsworth. How were you named Codsworth and not Cogsworth? Because you're a machine, and it's a pun. That would be funny.
Unfortunately, Disney would sue, and you know how sue-happy those bastards are.
Well, probably, but still. We're just going to continue to bounce around like a loon for no particular reason. We are...
A lot of late nights. It was worth it.
We are a lawyer, of course. Our husband, this thing, was in the army. We are a lawyer.
It's that salesman again.
Blah, 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 blah. Unimportant stuff. Vault Tech guy is over talking to the neighbors, getting his ass chewed out, or whatever. Oh, he's actually over here. He's waiting for us to answer the door. I wasn't paying attention. I'm still not.
Persistent. I'll give him that.
He can wait for us.
Oh,
Like we're a lawyer. Our time is valuable.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
No offense, but no soliciting.
Oh, no worries, ma'am. No worries at all. I'm not selling anything. Not today. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Maybe I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, you do. Now, I know you're a busy woman, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being, a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family's service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Look, I'm really busy.
Oh, of course, of course. This won't take but a moment.
I
It's
just
a
love
matter of
being
verifying
difficult.
some information. Need to make sure you're cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation.
Come back some other time.
Come on, hon. It's just a little paperwork. Let him fill it out, and it's done.
All right.
Okay, you talked me into it.
I can
need to
just
get
hear
this
her just
pesky
being
info all
exacerbated.
squared away.
Ugh!
Yeah.
Every 5 minutes.
That is basically one of the options. I know that if you if you refuse to go to the vaults here in a little bit, the game ends. I just want to avoid potentially having a bad end like that happen. So being a lawyer, obviously we're super smart and we're fairly charismatic because we have tits. So I mean, you know, that's. And then, I guess we'll put a few points in the rest of these things. And a name. If you give your character a name that's like a real person's name, like a common English name like Sue or John or something, Codsworth will actually like refer to you by that name on occasion, which is kind of cool. But we don't care about that because our name is Bubenstein McTitty Dumples.
Really?
No, not really, because it doesn't fit. So it's just Bubenstein.
No, it should be Busty Malone.
Busty Malone. Okay, alright, I will compromise.
Busty Malone.
And we'll just name her Busty Malone.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Go away.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind.
Your peace of mind.
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Lap dance for the husband. Boom, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, boom, boom.
To calm down. I think he needs some of that maternal affection.
All right. I'll go tend to the crotch spawn.
Go ahead, honey. I'll be there in a second now.
She's got some serious booty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would hope so.
I fixed that mobile I was crib the other day. Why don't you give it a spin?
I love how they carefully calculated Sean's skin color to be like
His best behavior, just like his dad.
of no particular like ethnicity whatsoever.
Listen.
Oh Jesus!
Thinking we could have
Closes up on his face, and it's like, holy fuck! Oh.
Oh, right. The park. With you. Because I want to get pregnant again.
Sir?
He doesn't even let him respond to that.
Codsworth? What's wrong?
I don't know. Cogsworth back there going, it was kind of a funny reaction to having another baby. Just one look at that man and it's like, why would you?
Blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations. We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports.
You gotta do
of
your
nuclear
cardio
detonations in New York and
It's important.
Pennsylvania. My God.
Use maniacs!
We need to get to the vault. Now!
Residents of Sanctuary Hills.
So yeah, if you try to leave Sanctuary by any means other than heading towards the vault, the bomb will blow up and you'll die. Ma'am! Jesus. Nora can really, Busty Malone can really jump. Da 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 da.
I'd like to think Busty Malone was restricted.
You don't get in.
Oh yeah,
Aside from Nate the Lost
she's
Boy.
she totally married Nate for the like military benefits.
If you're in the...
We need to get in. We're on the list.
We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir. And God help us all. Follow me. Come on.
What's
God
gonna happen
help
to all
us
those
all.
people
We're
outside the
doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving. Step on the platform in the center.
Get to the chopper! Woohoo!
Almost there. Is Sean okay?
He's fine. We're gonna be okay. I love you.
Oh my God.
Yes, and I accept you for what you are. Sort of.
Hold on.
You know, there are ghouls in the Commonwealth post-nuclear apocalypse that look better than you, Nate. Now, there's a fun glitch that happens here if you have Scrap Everything enabled. Of course I have Scrap Everything installed, but I don't have it enabled, specifically to avoid that glitch. This platform, if you have that mod enabled, will not appear, and you'll fall to your death.
In an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
Cool. I'm just gonna walk on your railing. Fuck your rules.
Female. Male and infant. This one's good. Over to the table.
I love Nate just like trying to keep up with me.
Right over there. This way, please.
I'll go where I want. Don't tell me where to go.
Suits before we can take you further.
Over there. Take a suit.
Thanks. What now? Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
See? This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love it here. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's gone.
If you don't know anything about Fallout lore, the vaults are pretty much all death traps.
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
It's important that you continue to jump like this so that everyone knows what a goddamn lunatic you are.
Prepared for the future, right?
Such a lovely view you have. I hope you'll see this as
Da
a new
da
home.
da 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 da
Just
da.
step in here and put your vault suit on.
Okay.
It'll be okay.
Forces you to go into first person here.
You should have been hopping around. Who's gonna do?
Contaminate and depressurize
Because it's
you
fun.
before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupied vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3.
My God. No, I don't want to spoil anything. Well, I mean, I kind of do. Don't get too attached to Nate.
Oh, but you worked so hard on making him so beautiful.
I did, and he will show up later in the game, and it's going to be great, because I'm going to forget that I made him that ugly, and we're going to see him again, and it's going to be like, oh, holy shit, I remember that now. I love his ponytails. Or, sorry, pigtails. He's got pigtails. Like a 12-year-old girl. Yeah, I mean that is a point in your favor. Squawk.
Cryogenic array. All residents must vacate immediately.
Okay. So once again, we can go into third person. See our.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God.
Yep.
Cryogenic array. Residents
I'm
must
trying to do
vacate.
this. I don't feel
Gotta
strong.
steal that wedding ring.
I promise.
But it was a loveless marriage, and we're free of them now. Everybody else is super dead.
Cryogenic malfunction in cryopod. All residents must vacate immediately.
See right here, cryogenic array offline. System failure. Pod occupant status. Deceased. Deceased. Busty Malone. Okay. So you can see that like all of them are deceased except for you and possibly baby Sion. And here's another room with more cryopods. And another terminal that just tells you that, like, more of these guys are dead. Clipboard, coffee cup. What kind of nonsense is this?
Malfunction in emergency exit door override. Please contact your Vault Tech maintenance representative for service.
Okay. Well, we can't go that way. We are going to take everything that's not nailed down, because that's how I roll. Baton. Now we're talking. Now I can beat people to death. And here, Starbucks, cigarette, a coffee cup, stim pack, coffee cup, another coffee cup, cigarette, a clipboard. All of this is probably useless, but I'm going to grab it anyway. Right in here, you can see the actual like instructions that they were given, which is basically they freeze people. This shows you all the duties, security logs, and basically within a very short time they decided that the whole situation was fucked up and mutiny. So there was going to be a staff of people that were awake to keep everything running, but they all left. Another baton, that's useful. Oh, another coffee cup too. Rad roach meat? Why, sure.
Giant roaches.
Coffee cup?
What the hell?
Beer bottle? Coffee cup? Oh, yeah, sit down. That's what I wanted you to do. Whatever. Get up. Yep, crouch down. There we go. You gotta stay hidden. Be stealthy. Dun, 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 dun. So, everything here is pretty well cleaned out. There's very little in Vault 111 that you can find that's not useless garbage. I'm grabbing the useless garbage anyway, for reasons that I will explain at some point. For now, suffice it to say, I want all of the stuff, even the junky garbage. And oh, well, shit. Yeah, start game. No. Yes, I am playing Donkey Kong. Oh, come on. Friggin' bullshit, man. You'd think I would be better at this.
Well, how long has it been since you actually played Donkey Kong?
I mean, probably a few decades.
And when's the last time you played it with a mouse and keyboard? I rest my case.
Yeah, play again. I gotta at least beat 25M. What a lovely start. Come on, man. I'm losing all my sick gamer cred.
He just gave you a freebie.
Yep. There we go. Okay, 50M. This is actually the missing stage from NES Donkey Kong. But it doesn't actually have a real 75M. It's got this fake version, which is 100 meters. Really? His little ghosty hand got me? The little power armor helmets make you invincible. They're just like the hammer in Donkey Kong. Yay! And then, just like in Donkey Kong, it just loops. Yep.
Getting a little faster and a little trickier.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, quit game. So, we ejected that, so we can play that whenever we want. Spoiler alert, we're probably never going to play it again.
Oh, this is the room where they keep all the electricity.
Yes, but it has too much electricity. Okay.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
What happened here? Where is everyone? Just shut up. Okay. We can drink water to restore health. Usually that will irradiate you slightly, but in here the water is clean and purified, so it doesn't irradiate you at all. And let's see. Oh yeah, we're eyeglasses. Heck yeah.
Put those bad boys on.
I wish I could, but until you get the Pip-Boy, you don't actually have control of your inventory.
Well, that kind of.
Yep.
That kind of knobs.
Yep. Here's the Cryolator case. This is just a tease. It's a master level lock. You definitely cannot open a master level lock without cheating. This gives you the instructions that the Overseers had. The Cryolator, here he used the cryogenic technology to make it. We're going to open up the evacuation tunnel. Oh, and we're going to grab more bullets. You can never have too many bullets, I always say.
So why are you using bullets on red roaches when you got a stick?
Remember that thing I just said a few seconds ago about how until you get the Pip-Boy you can't manage your inventory?
Ugh, you don't have a choice. That sucks. I should have a free hand to swap between whatever weapons.
I agree. But yeah, you cannot swap out to anything other than the pistole. Okay, and I think there's one more rad roach here. Over here, this is where the door was, where we started picking up garbage and junk, and found that stencil. Like that's where it would have led. A jumpsuit. Yes, I will take that.
Because you were right here.
Okay, and there we go. I knew there was another way, guys. Oh, we're gonna be so full up on rad roach stuff. It's gonna be great. Ew, grody.
Imagine if these are what cell phones are like. You just wear them on your wrist.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So now we can actually go into our inventory, and we could change weapons. We'll put on that eyeglass. And we're taking off that wedding ring because we are bachelorettes. We're single now. We're no longer married to the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Okay. Come down here. Stupid elevator. Nope, we are finished. Let's exit the vault.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Oh, thank you. Now, I don't promise not to cheat, but I do promise not to use cheats that, like, will significantly impact the difficulty of the game. By which I mean I'm only going to use cheats that are, like, quality of life things. For instance, once I pop out here, I'm going to mod my carry weight so that I don't have to keep juggling inventory. Because that will just make the gameplay much easier. So, player.mod AV, carry weight, 10,000 pounds should do it. Okay. So, here we are on the surface. We have a radio signal up here. We could tune into Diamond City Radio. I won't do that because YouTube will not look kindly on me if I do. Yeah, folder, sure. Okay. Alright. And, I do have the new Point Lookout mod loaded. I say new, it's been a few months, I think. It's fairly new, though. I have not done anything with it. I've never played with it before. I have no idea what it's going to be like. But it supposedly allows you to go to Point Lookout, the Fallout 3 DLC area, but it's a Fallout 4 version of it. It's part of the Fallout 3 Capital Wasteland recreation project that they're doing. But this is a standalone version of it. For some technical reason, it was easier to finish up Point Lookout than it was the main game. Silk beans. Oh yeah, you gotta have silk beans. I have no idea what any of this stuff does. Hub flowers, yeah. All I know is that it's something that I can pick up, so I must. Obviously, it's extremely valuable. Or maybe not, I don't care. So, this is it. This is Sanctuary post-nuclear Mageddon. As you can see, it's been a few years. And as you can see, one of my mods gives me extra XP for discovering locations. And another one of my mods gives me twice as many perks when I level up. I did this as a compromise because there's a lot of cool stuff that you can get access to, but also you need to be pumping up your attributes to be able to properly have access to them. And so I figured I will start with the normal amount of perks, or a normal amount of points, but I'll have double perks, and one perk will go towards an attribute, and one perk will go towards, an actual perk. So what you really want to prioritize right away, you want Locksmith, which we can't get, actually, because I didn't put enough points in Perception. Hacker and Gun Nut. Those are the ones you really want to get like right away. We'll take Hacker. That's okay. Next level we can take a point in Perception and we'll be able to take Locksmith. So. And as you can see, we're close to our second level already. It doesn't take much this early. So the town is exactly as I left it. I'm pretty sure this is a condition everything was in.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Yes.
Wait, did he say as I live and breathe? He does neither of those.
Yes, I know.
My God. They did it. All that
Those maniacs, they blew it up.
Everything's dead.
Everything's dead? Ah, yes, the garden. The posies have been problematic, I admit. If only Sir were here to help. Where is he, by the by?
There we go. I will be able to hear his partying dialogue.
They killed him.
Oh, Mom, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you'll need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Oh,
Charades?
So love that game. Is the lad with you?
Sean's been kidnapped. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna get my baby back.
Baby back ribs.
You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
I mean, it would, yes.
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. It will take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack. You must be famished.
Codsworth, you're acting a little weird. What's wrong?
Mum.
Mom's so
Just horrible.
The refrigerator stopped talking to me 115 years ago.
Want to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing.
I mean, that's true.
Don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car. How do you polish rust?
Stop it. Get to the point.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, Mum. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe Sir was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
So, this is all that's left.
That's not all that's left, Mum. There's still you. And me. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? Sir and young Sean may turn up yet.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, Mum.
Okay. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go into our house. And as you can see, our comic book is still here. And comic books give you a perk point bonus thing. In this case, it's critical damage with melee weapons. We're going to steal all of this stuff. Not because it's good, just because we can. Yes, I know. Search the neighborhood. I'm getting to it. Take that too. I'll take that toaster. Okay. Oh yeah, bobby pins and Rad-X. Remove that. Mr. Handy Fuel. That's pretty useless, but we'll take it. F.
You stole your robot's lunch. You know that.
Yes. Blast Radius board game. Excuse me. Car, big rattle. You're special. We're going to improve perception because that is necessary to get that locksmith perk that I want. So that's the really important loot from our house. By which I mean all of the loot from our house. Oh, somebody's been here. Thank you, Codsworth. The frickin' idiot. He's gonna kill all these stupid monsters, and I'm just gonna swoop in and pick up all the trash. Okay. Yeah, okay, I know how to lockpick. I've played Skyrim. That is a lot of stuff. I will take it. Okay. Sunglasses. Oh yeah, well, we gotta... Nice head wrap. Put on some sunglasses. Yeah. Now we're looking for it. Here. Sometimes this stuff is really hard to see. There's a couple cigars on that table. Cigars can be traded as currency. They're not worth a ton, mind you, but they're not worth 0, so they're worth picking up. Especially since I think they weigh 0. And let's see here. Weed whacker, ammo box, as you do. Okay. Ooh, a cracked bowl. How phenomenally useful. That's not all the loot this place has, though. There we are. I love how they do these plates. Like, the rust just literally is floating in midair if you look at it closely. Like, there's just flecks of rust that just, like, hover. There's also a bunker over here. We're not going to go into that yet because I'm expecting to hit level 3 before too awfully long. And once we hit level 3, we'll be able to actually loot that. Mailboxes. Some of these have names. These ones do not, but some of the ones in Sanctuary do. Oh, you...
Sandy isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Yes.
Happy? This whole thing was a waste of time.
I just love being such a bitch.
Maybe you could try Concord. I've seen people in that area, and they're only slightly heavily armed.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? across the southern footbridge out of the neighborhood and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Okay. So, eventually, you can recruit Codsworth as a companion and go on adventures with him, if you want to. Which you probably don't, but I think his perk is valuable if you get your affinity up with him. Anyway, for right now, we're stuck on our own. Okay, I'll take some of that, and take some of this. No.
That's it.
That's it. Okay. Yeah, we want that shadeless table lamp. And what's that? Cigarettes? Yes. Cigarette carton. The post-apocalyptic economy is not that much different than your average prison economy. It runs on cigarettes. Well, cigarettes and bottle caps. Let's take everything we can, because seriously, we are hoarders. I'm not going to touch that yet. That is for our, if we want to make this into a settlement, which we will, but not just yet, because, as I mentioned, Scrap Everything is not loaded. Scrap Everything, as the name implies, is a mod that allows you to scrap just about everything. And it's very useful, and I won't be able to clean this place up properly without it. With Scrap Everything, you can strip this place down to nothing. You can take out the road if you want. And we've got a couple more houses that we do have to clear out. I mean, we don't have to, but we're going to. A red dress, eh? There we go. That's post-apocalyptic combat wear if ever I saw it. Now, we are taking a slight hit to our defense by using this instead of the vault suit, but it's so minor as to not really matter. Yep, desk fan. Take that. Cracked bowl. Don't mind if I do. Okay. That's everything for this house. Over here, this house actually has a backyard. Deflated kickball, or sorry, unfilled kickball. Doghouse. A screwdriver. There we go. Yeah, I see you there. There's also a bash. Ooh, Duke of Cherry. Gotta get that cherry coke on you. Get your cherry coke on. That's get cherry Coke on you sounds wrong.
Nice.
All that. Okay. And like right there you can see Abel was the name of the family that lived there. This one is Cawthorn. This house also usually has some bugs in it, so I'm being a little cautious. Maybe this one doesn't have bugs. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. Cherry, Medex, Army Fatigues, a Stingwing Barb. I will disarm that makeshift bomb. I will disarm that tension trigger. And let's pick this lock.
Sweet.
Sweet. Okay. And hacking. Okay, so here's how you hack. You pick random words and pay no attention to what the information says, and then when you run out, you just start looking for matches. Or complete... You see what I'm doing here. You look for things that are within brackets of various types. And eventually, that will leave you with only one possible answer, at which point you can no longer highlight matches. Alright. So, this right here, you can see all of these people are people in Sanctuary, and then Concord, Boston, etc. So this guy was a drug dealer, pre-war. And he was supplying the people in this neighborhood. And this is the last building we need to loot. Go. Just in case there's another one. Do a little crab walk. Oh yeah, no bomb. Gotta have no bombs. Canned dog food. Why, if it's fit for a dog, it's fit for me. Cap stash. 3 more money. And a barely visible safe, but that lock is too difficult. So we're going to have to come back for that. And we're going to have to come back for the bunker underneath our place. There's a cooking station here, though. Let's see what we can make here. Baked bloatfly. Yeah, we could do that. Go Brad Roach. There we go. And that gave us enough experience. We can level up. And take our point in locksmith. And honestly, I think that agility helps us more than any other attribute at the moment that we're not full on. So now we can immediately just go back to that lock and tinker with it.
Yes.
Yes. Woot. Sanctuary is a cool settlement area. It's nice and big. It's actually one of the biggest ones. Let's go ahead and turn on our lights so we can see down here. And let's. Oh yeah, we got the shovel. We don't want the stim packs. Food cans. You wouldn't think it, but aluminum cans are actually like very important to pick up because they break down to have aluminum, which is a rare component for crafting, and you need a lot of it. Yep, doing stouts. Some gold. Yes, our neighbor was hoarding gold friggin' bars down here. And let's unlock this safe.
Yes.
Okay. There are mods that turn this into like an actual place that you can fix up, but You've already got all of Sanctuary. And we will be doing a lot of work in Sanctuary, but tonight we are concerning ourselves with plot. So let's sprint on out of here. Vault 111 up there with an ominous on the hill. I get annoyed, by the way, with the amount of garbage that you find in settlements in Fallout 4. Like, here it makes sense. This place has been uninhabited for years for reasons that don't quite get explained. So, okay, I can understand that. Nobody's living here, so nobody's cleaning up. But, like, there are places where they absolutely are, and they don't. Let's take that tire iron. Yep. Leave him in his underpants. As you do. And this is the Red Rocket Atomic Fuel Station.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You want to come with me, pal? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Oh, hey, Luna. Glad you got your internet back. We were down for several hours today. I was afraid I was going to have to cancel this.
Ash.
And in just a minute, we're going to get ambushed by mole rats, so I'm kind of being cautious. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted you to sit on that stool.
Oh, you have an outdoor sit-and set?
I mean, apparently.
You can make this place overloaded with kitschy designs.
I'm surprised that the mole rats haven't appeared yet. They usually appeared by now. They usually appear right away. Whatever. I'm not going to complain about not being ambushed. Make sure the radio stays off. The weather's starting to turn a little sour.
Ooh, it's lime flavored. Well, there's your rats.
Mole rat flavored.
Wasn't there a
Meat
third?
and they hide. There's still more of them. There's a lot more.
No, I thought you took out 3.
No. Apparently I only took out 2. I've heard that Blitz is like hilariously broken for melee characters because it basically like teleports you to the enemy. I don't think I've ever done a melee character in Fallout 4, honestly. I'm always about the guns. Like I usually don't even remember to bash, because there is actually a melee attack with the guns. I make up for my my poor gameplay with like cheating with mods to make my character incredibly broken. So let's go ahead here, and this is just a terminal. And the most important thing that terminal states is that there is a cave nearby where they have been dumping all of their shit. All of their spent nuclear shit. I like the red rocket here too for a settlement. This is another nice area. A lot of the early settlements are nice, and then you start getting shitty ones later on. Hard hat. I guess I should wear an actual hat that actually protects me. Yeah, that's a good idea. I usually don't bother changing out the light settings or the HUD settings or anything. The colors, I usually just go with the default. Glowing fungus, that's very important. You need that to make Radaway, which you can make homemade, and it's not super common, especially in the early game, and you will need it. Alright, so this is the mole rat den. This is the cave that they were talking about on the terminal. We're going to go down in here and we're going to finish off some mole rats. Oh, wow. I had my gun already out. Sorry. Busty Malone has an itchy trigger finger. Okay. Yeah. Did I grab the one? Okay, yeah. Glowing fungus. Let's harvest that. I don't want to turn my light on account of there are mole rats. feel like I missed a couple of times there when I shouldn't have, but whatever. What do I want next here? Scrapper, Gun Nut, Sneak, those are all really nice. I think I'm gonna go with Sneak, because I usually try to do sneaky stuff, especially early on. I'm gonna drop a couple points in Strength. I might, Luna. I appreciate the offer there. I haven't used... The only Creation Club mods I've used are for Skyrim, because I've got Anniversary Edition, and it comes with all of them. And, I've got to say, like, I'm not super impressed with the Skyrim Creation Club stuff. It's all, like... I mean, not that it's bad per se, but it's definitely stuff that, like, you know, you can get stuff as good as that for free, and there's not... I don't see much value in the paid stuff. I don't know if that's also true of Fallout's Creation Club, but I kind of assume that it is. Oh wow, if the Skyrim ones are higher quality. Like, the only... Like, there were a few Skyrim ones that I really liked, but, like, they were few and far between. And I think the one that most impressed me was the one where you get a farm out by Rorikstead that you can, like, build up. And that was pretty cool, and also extremely similar to and inferior to a free mod that I already had called Helyarkin Farm, or however you pronounce that, where... I don't need ankle bones. I'm a hoarder, but I'm not a cannibal. Or am I? No, no. And the Helyarkin Farm thing was a free mod that gave you, like, a ton more customizability, and you get the Trash Busters Award for reducing waste. This is how they reduced all their waste. They dumped it down in this hole. Dog meat? Alright, let's see what we got down here. But yeah, I'm kind of allergic to the idea of paying Bethesda for mods, just because I feel like the community creates free mods all the time that are... Like, I mean, it varies in quality, but some of the free mods are really high-quality stuff, and... You know, it's great that they want to give mod creators...
The best one is still the one that the whole mod is just it adds a tree somewhere. That is still the best.
I do think that, like, you know, the people that create these are, like, really high quality, like, detailed mods deserve...
They do good work.
Yeah, they deserve a little something, but, like, I don't feel that the Creation Club is a good solution to that problem. Oh, yeah, like, that's been a problem in Bethesda games since ever. Like, companions get in the way, and they block your path, and I think I got everything in here, so let's just get out. Mole rat in repose.
I might need help getting up.
You need to get up right now?
Yes.
Okay. Just give me 1 second.
Sure, of course.
Alright, hold on 1 second, guys.
I need to go find and this.
Yeah, I know.
Good? Yeah, could you pick this up for me so I just get stuff done? Yep. You could just go back in front of the computer or that works. Thank you.
Yep. Nick is doing fine, by the way, but as you probably can hear, she's a little stiff and she's not super mobile yet. She's still recovering from her surgery. But she's healthy, she's on the mend, no problems there. One thing that I really hate, and there are mods that fix it, but like I haven't bothered. Wild Mutafruit is not the same as Mutafruit, and if you grab wild Mutafruit, like that doesn't count for settlements. You can't grow wild Mutafruit. You have to grow Mutafruit, not wild Mutafruit. Like, what are you, crazy? Like, you can't grow the wild variant. There's some bugaboos up here. Let's there we go. Blood bugs are not actually a huge threat. They're almost always a complete pushover. There's a stronger variant of them called like Red Widow blood bugs. I mean, there's a couple of variants of them. This is for some clothing mod that I've got, and it's fine. Just ignore that. I took everything out of it anyway. We're gonna poke around in Concord for a bit. Or, as Codsworth pronounces it, Concord. Nuclear Quantum. Yeah, baseball bat behind the door. Gotta grab that. Yeah, bobby pins. Bobby pins, like just lying loose in the wild, are probably the hardest thing in the entire game to find. They're almost invisible most of the time.
Nice.
The ones that I know of, I pretty much only know them because I accidentally stumbled onto them and I've memorized their location. Because I'm always shocked that I can find loose bobby pins. I also found a bobby pin box up there, if you saw it, and those are easier to find. So I usually find those. Ah, delicious XP for just looking at a place. Not doing great health-wise. Like, those blood bugs kind of fucked me up. It's okay, though. I used to have a mod that gave a lot of increased spawns in and around Concord, and it made the game really difficult in the early part, and that was pretty fun, actually. But I ended up removing it because it just... It was too much. It was becoming too much for my computer to handle, because it just put it put enemies, extra enemies on like every rooftop in the game practically, and it was when you were flying around in the vertibird with the Brotherhood of Steel.
I'll be able to pick this.
You'd fly through Boston, like downtown, and it was like single-digit frame rates because of all the extra enemies everywhere.
Stay with Mom. Well, it's not gonna hurt you.
So there's a battle actively going on back there, but we're gonna ignore that because we are assholes and we don't care about those people. We're gonna check out this place, the workhouse. Ah, nice green glow of my flashlight. As Luna has mentioned, if you change the HUD color on your Pip-Boy, you can change the color of the flashlight. But I don't know.
Aww.
It's
You should change
green.
it to blue.
Daboo-dee-daboo-da.
Yup.
I could do that. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna leave it green, honestly.
Because you're boring.
Because I'm boring. Like, believe me, there's I've got enough modded in this game to make it interesting that I don't need to rely on Pip-Boy colors. Okay, collapsed HVAC system.
You see, what you need though is you need two Pip-Boys, one red and one blue. That way you can look through.
Oh yeah,
blue tilted one way, but then red of that screen blue tilted the other.
Yeah, it's you get like a 3D glasses effect. That would be cool. Everything would be 3D in this 3D game.
Yeah, it would be great.
This is one of Bethesda's many like little visionettes that they hide throughout the wasteland of two people strangling themselves, apparently when the bombs fell.
That's it.
And the explosion apparently killed both of them for some reason.
That's not how I'm going to go. I'm going to go beer in one hand.
Stencil?
Beer in one hand. Or a whiskey sour. I'll take either. And a joint in the other, and that's how I'm going out. Oh, and I'm going out naked. That'll be the funniest.
I mean, you gotta be naked.
Yeah, straight.
Baby rattle. Like, this game has a lot of baby-themed items that you find all over the wasteland, by the way, because Bethesda really likes subtlety in their game design. And Dogmeat was just kind of teleporting above, or levitating above the floor there, but that's okay. We still love him. He is still a good boy.
That staircase made me dizzy.
Well, that's what staircases do.
They've been known to, yeah. Oh, did Pee-Pee? Is he baby Ashboo? Does Ashboo float?
I do want to mention, there's a mod on Nexus Mods that gives you Galaxy News Radio from Fallout 3 with a custom host named Cerberus, and it is an amazing mod. I love it. The Galaxy News Radio stuff is great, and it really, like, I like it so much better than the vanilla radio in this game. I'm trying to remember how I get down from here without killing myself. I think it's down this way. Shimmy shake. Here. And here. Nothing much lootable. That's okay. And that's the Concord Speakeasy. That's the back way in. I will get down there just in a second. I just want to head over here. There's public works access through that wedge-shaped door right there. I do love the Pulowski preservation shelters. Those are pretty great. Right here is civic access. We're not going to go through that. We're going to go through the Speakeasy first. This is one of the few buildings in Concord that you can go into in the vanilla game. There's mods that add a bunch more stuff. I don't think I have any mods that add additional locations in Concord. I don't know what I've got loaded, honestly. Like, I have so many mods that I forget half of them. I know what some of them are.
Got it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, where I want that. Yeah, camera. Here. Oh yeah, Braxo cleaner. Can't live without that shit. Okay. Yeah, let's go downstairs. Deflated kickball. I've always wanted one. Economy Wonder Glue. Toolbox. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. And pick up all of these tin cans and the aluminum ones. Tin cans give you steel, which makes perfect sense, because why would a tin can be made of tin? Here, shovel. Dudes died with their drinks in their hands.
That's how you do it.
And a stogie in his mouth. Wait until you see the Boylston Club. Okay. Now go up here. Door advanced.
Nice.
Picking locks does give us a small amount of XP, but it's more about the loot, honestly. Take all that stuff. And come in here. Vault-Tec lunchbox with a dinner fork in it. Okay. That goes outside. We don't want to go there yet. More ashtrays. This dude was having a heck of a time with that mannequin. Don't want to ask questions about it. Casual outfit. Sure, I'll take that. Gwinnett Stout. I'm not big on using chems, by the way. Like, I collect chems like crazy because I collect everything like crazy, but I'm not big on actually using them. I'm big on hoarding them. I hoard everything and never use any of it. As you do. And as soon as she loads here, okay. Let's just real quick scan for more corpses. There's some minor loot in there, but like nothing exciting. I usually skip that building. Toolbox. And it looks like Preston took care of all the raiders. Good for him. Raider child. Yeah, I've got raider children. They're not in the vanilla game. I modded them.
I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Okay. Look, I'll be there in about an hour. Raider recruit who is stuck in the wall. That's
Interesting.
Okay. 2 levels. Let's see. I do want another level of that. Just to get me to armor at least. Yes, I do. I have the Capital Wasteland clothing packs and the Raider armor packs because the Raider armor from the Capital Wasteland just looks cool. Now, unfortunately, there's a downside, or well, not a downside, but like there's an issue with the Capital Raider armor in that it's all one piece. It's not piece metal like the regular armor is in Fallout 4. What do I want here? I guess I'll take Gun Nut just to get that out of the way. And one more. Science is good, local leader is good. Or I could take another rank in sneak. Fuck it, I'll take another rank in sneak. I think that's the rank, too, that makes you not trigger floor traps, which is kind of bullshit in my opinion. It makes so much of the game, like, completely without any challenge whatsoever. Like, in Skyrim, they had a perk that made it so you didn't trigger floor traps, but like you had to specifically choose that. In this game, they made it so that it's part of the sneak progression. And it comes really early on, which I just don't like that. There is a mod that gets rid of that factor from it, and Oh, hello. I don't know why he wasn't hostile, but he was a raider, so I shot him. Raider kids die really easy, by the way. Like they're not a a big threat. I wish I had a mod that I liked that could give you child settlers. There are a couple out there, but they all seem to be unsupported, really old, and I don't know how I feel about using them, to be honest. So right now, the only children that aren't in the vanilla games are the ones that I blow holes into, which, you know, I probably could have phrased that better. Let's go down here and let's see. Do we have any cool? I think our best bet right now for armor is the Raider Iconoclast armor. So yeah, I mean that looks good. I have a mod, by the way, that removes my helmet whenever whenever I'm in conversation. So you'll often see me with no helmet on. The helmet will pop back on when I'm in combat. This right here, by the way, is a very special shotgun. This is based on concept art. It's not in the basic game. And it's cool, and I like it. And I often use it. This is called the Cranky Shotgun. And that's why. It's like a revolver shotgun. Okay, that red roach just came through the wall. That was BS. I mean, I know they can do that. I'm just saying it's BS. Okay, so let's see here. We gotta be careful because there's gonna be Mirelurks in here. And we're fairly low level for tackling Mirelurks. Also, my physical endurance is like 1, so I've got like very low hit points. All that stuff. Ithaca.
Excellent.
Got 2. Match tea. Mentats. That'll be handy if I ever take any drugs, which I never will. Jet. Yeah, go pick a fight with him, dog. You always want to shoot Mirelurks in the face. Yeah, I know my dog is in trouble. He started the trouble. Like, this is his fault. Really? There. Raider doing jet down here. Got killed by Mirelurks. Another Voltec lunchbox with a fork in it. Okay, where am I going here? This definitely looks like a crate that's locked.
Sweet.
Okay. I like to imagine Preston Garvey and company are like desperately holed up against the doorway, like trying to keep the raiders at bay, and like meanwhile Busty Malone here is just like, ooh, right away from the sewers. Potato crisps. Whoa. Dog chilled out. You don't need to literally rip their throats out. Just shoot them and let them die of their injuries, like I do. Oh, yeah, I gotta hit those wrenches. Oh, yep, we can.
Yes.
Preston's sitting there telling everybody, like, look, help is on the way, alright? Like, we just gotta hold out a few seconds longer. Meanwhile, I'm like, ooh, what's in this lunchbox? I wonder if these sewer people have anything valuable on them.
Can't open it from this end.
We can open that door, but not from this side. There's another way into it that is not open to us yet, and will become open to us later. And it allows us to access that area behind the chain wall there, too. So I guess we did enough looting. I am excited though to see the Capital Wasteland project get finished. I'm really interested to, because I love Fallout 3, but like Fallout 4 is just so much better to play. Okay. I guess it's time, eh? No more stalling. The Point Lookout, I have not played it yet. I have it loaded, though. So we will get to see it here. When I get around to it. Yeah, I think this is my best bet for anything approaching a sneaky approach. I do remember Point Lookout fondly from Fallout 3. That one and I'm trying to think of the other one that I really liked from 3. I'm actually not sure. For a minute there, I thought that was Mama Murphy. I think that was a Raider kid.
I can't see.
Come on. Yeah, there was some technical reason that it was easier to finish Point Lookout than to press ahead with the rest of the Fallout 3 main quest. So they decided to prioritize completing Point Lookout. And I'm not sure exactly what that reason was, but I'm sure it made sense. Oh, that's a way to do it. Not a good time to lose one's head. The Museum of Freedom apparently is a real place, too. Like, I've never been to Boston. Concrete. That stuff from ya? Glad I prioritized sneak so much. Since I got spotted immediately upon coming in here. Sounds like Dogmeat's having a good time. Oh, yeah. Got it. Oh, yes. I gotta say, I think my favorite DLC from any of the Fallout games so far has been Nuka World. With the sole exception that, like, the one element that I don't like about it is working with the raiders. Like, so much of Nuka World is built around the idea that you're going to be working with the raiders, and if you don't do that, you miss out on, like, half of the content for it.
I'm in.
Ah, there we go. Oh, and I was going to actually... I usually will unlock the computer and then also unlock the gate separately for, like, you know, the pittance of extra experience, but it doesn't really matter. It's not enough experience to get my panties in a twist here. And let's take all that stuff. Yeah, there's definitely some action going on up here. Kind of hard to see these guys in the dark. That's okay. Let's see if this trick works today. Well, there was nobody in here down there. They must have got lured elsewhere. You can shoot that and have it explode and injure or kill the people in there. I like this mural too, by the way, showing like everything up into like the space wars on the moon. This game does not give you a lot of opportunities for like environmental kills, so you kind of gotta take what you can get when you can get it. So yeah, here we come. I know my health is low, game. I know I'm dead, game. Well, that was done with me. How would you like to play through that entire dungeon again? I suppose any of you guys giblets landed down here, eh? If you can find an enemy's if you can find an enemy's jibs, like, you can activate them as if it was the full corpse. Poor Raider Childs. The Boston Tea Party. Where Americans misunderstand the significance of the symbolism being used. aggressively as if it was intentional. Yep, VATS is significantly less useful in this. It doesn't actually freeze time, it just slows time down, and you're definitely better off sometimes just like manually aiming like I have. Especially when you're like early on and your skill is low, so you don't have like a ton of action points, and you don't have super great accuracy. Come on, give me some duds here. Slits? What kind of a terminal am I logging into here? Jeez. You know what they say, though. When you're out of slits, you're out of peer. There's a whole joke that goes along with that, but I just skipped the punchline, so, like, you know.
Have fun figuring that one out, folks.
Yep. Let's get off the terminal. Okay. Now, just kind of switch here to all that stuff. There we go.
Leave me alone!
Look, if you're a red dot on my HUD, then you're gonna get bullets in your back. That's just how this is. I don't see you as a child. I see you as a sack of XP. I have not played Fallout 76, by the way. I don't know if that's any good yet or not. The worst thing I think about companion AI in this game is when you have... Wow, that is really bright underwear. When you have someone who... you got a companion, and they notice... I don't know if that actually did anything other than just alert them.
Shit's got ambulance all over it. Time to reel him in. Asshole!
Okay, let's quickly grab all that stuff. Okay. what I hate is when an ally sees a gun on the ground and thinks to themselves, well, this gun has more damage numbers than my current gun. So they automatically swap it out. And it turns out that the weapon that they swapped it out into is like a gamma gun or some other, like, some gun that's got like the radiation damage legendary attribute on it. Whatever that's called, I can't remember.
Who's there?
Oh, hello. Yeah, please don't put your face inside my brain. So they swapped that out, and those kinds of weapons actually are worse than useless against half the enemies in the game because... Oops, didn't mean to do that. That's okay. Because they'll actually heal enemies that are immune to radiation, like super mutants and ghouls. And they'll still pick them up and try to use them. And act like nothing is wrong, instead of intelligently swapping to something that is actually capable of damaging the enemy they're targeting. Okay, and this guy, yep. Okay.
Man.
Ooh, Atomic Command.
Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minutemen.
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time.
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but nope. Things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Please, go on.
No, that ain't it.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Sorry. Sounds really rough.
God damn it.
Thanks.
Yeah, I really care. You can tell by that, like, inflection. Yeah, that sounds really rough.
Anyway,
I'm sorry that, like, your entire community has been...
Raiders proved us wrong. But, nope. Well, we do have one idea.
Well, let's hear it.
Sturgis, tell her.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it.
I might have.
Well,
if I had been looking.
This passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
That's some serious protection.
Oh, it gets better. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Huh. Could work.
It'll work, provided we can reactivate the suit. It's totally out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
Oh my God, your husband would have fit right in with these characters. Look
What
how
you'll need
gross
is
and
an
dirty they
old
are.
pre-war FC. A standardized fusion core. Your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate.
Really?
Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security
Why
ain't
don't you use
exactly
a
my
potted
forte.
plant like Fry?
You could give it a shot.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Look, Preston, I'm not jacking anything into anybody without somebody ponying up some cash.
You with the rescue team?
Rescue team.
Come in. Bingo.
Yay! A bobblehead. The bobbleheads are notably less useful in this game.
Dog meat, John.
Hey, let me hack into this terminal, even though I have no possible reason to do so.
Got it.
Wow, that was easy. Oh, great. Okay.
Look,
Ma'am.
just may be big.
You're not what I expected dog meat would find in that little neighborhood. But oh, so much better.
So he's your dog.
Aw, he ain't my dog. No, sir. Dog meat.
She reminds me of the
is what you
grandfather
call his
from
own.
National Lampoon's Christmas
Can't own
Vacation.
a free spirit
I don't know what that
like
actor's name is, but like
he
every
chooses
role
his
he's ever
friends
played
and sticks
acts like
with
that,
them.
where he's like,
I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name either.
yeah. He always looks kind of like he's like chewing his face off when he talks.
Yeah, I think he also did the voice of Baby
You
Herman.
saw it?
Like,
Yeah, something like that.
Kid. They give old Mama Murphy the sight. Been that way for as long as I can remember.
What's the site?
I can see a bit of what was and what will be, and even what is right now.
Yeah.
And right now, I can see there's something coming, drawn by the noise and the chaos. And it is angry.
Hangry, more like.
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more. Please.
I see. I see. Oh. It's horrible, kid. Claws and teeth and horns. The very face of death itself.
Oh, well, that's very helpful. Thank
so
you.
you met Donald
I
Trump.
can manage. That's all. I need to rest.
That clears so
now.
much up, Mama Murphy. Thank you. So it's got claws and teeth.
Job to do.
Good to know. Claws and teeth. Very helpful.
We can't just
Clears.
get trapped in here. This is ridiculous. Somebody do something.
The longs, folks. We just kind of have to tolerate them. For now. This would be part of that crashed vertebrate. I guess it's daytime outside now. Okay. Log SSG Michael Daly. Let's go ahead and play that, I guess. No inventory. And where is it? Holotapes.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertebrate crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this was a global event. The co-pilot was killed on impact. Pilot died of his injuries a day later. Day after that, Flaherty and Canower were shot by some scared, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
Dun dun dun. So we'll use the spent core for no particular reason. I don't usually use power armor.
Because it's clunky.
Yeah, I'm more of a stealth kind of guy. They definitely wanted you to use it in this game.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here. Why don't you get down here? Show me that fancy car, folks. That's my boys. I'll give you that. Come on, I got places to be.
Chips. See, we were able to just loot that guy even though his corpse was way up there. Let's get nice and close here so we don't miss a ton. These miniguns are actually not that good in this game. That stuff, take all this and stuff. Steal from them. And you guys deal with that, please. Yeah. Play nice. It's better. Fine, I'll use it. Dang stim pack. That, and then there we go. I think we looted everybody. We can switch back. We don't need to use the minigun. Seriously, the miniguns in this game, they're not good. They have not nearly as much damage as you think, and they're wildly inaccurate. You're gonna miss more shots than you hit. If you have the explosive legendary effect on them, they're not bad, but generally speaking, they're garbage, and you don't need to use them. All right, there's that barred room. Let's see. Yep, that stuff. And that's all. Okay. Looting. Okay, now we're gonna go meet with Preston's idiots.
You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
Hey there.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
You guys gonna be okay now?
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least move someplace safer. Listen, when we first met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends. So here, for everything you've done, thank you.
Yay! Fusion cells and bottle caps.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Well, since you say that, maybe you'll come to Sanctuary with us. We could use your help getting settled there.
Alright, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more
You
to
got
your
creepy
destiny,
eyes, lady.
isn't
Enjoy
there?
your stogie.
I've seen it.
Ain't the Christmas star, that's the light on the sewage treatment plant.
Okay, I'm listening.
You are a woman out of time, out of hope. But all is not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Oh, I wish I knew, kid. I really do. But it's not like I can see your son. I can just feel his life force, his energy. He's out there. And even
Great,
I
she's
don't
some
need
kind
the
of
sight
Jedi.
to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
That's vague.
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The site will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this.
So, I just want to point something out here. If I look on my map, look at that. Diamond City is marked on my map. The reason that I point that out is because one of the benefits that you can get from one of the magazines in this game is that it marks Diamond City on your map. But you will almost certainly have gotten to this point in the game before getting that magazine, making the whole thing useless.
Safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
Oh, hold on. Everybody just take it easy.
Marcy, is this your son? Is this your dead son that died? The one that I just threw in your lap?
Well then, Sanctuary it is.
Really?
Is this a piece of your son's meat?
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, they're done yapping. Yes, meow. That is right, Sterling. And play the loading game. And then run over here to this power armor. And jump in. There's one more location to loot in Concord. There's a church. But we're not going to do that just yet. I'm going to just fast travel to Sanctuary. Now, by fast traveling, we should beat the gang there.
Really?
They're going to want us to set up Sanctuary as an actual settlement, which we're going to do, but in a minute. Okay, so let's go ahead and for right now, we're just going to repair everything and leave it as is. And this is important. We're going to pull the fusion core out. It is important because if you don't pull the fusion core out, your allies will find these suits of power armor lying around and think to themselves, man, if I'm being attacked, that would be very useful. And so they will wear it, and they will use it, and it's very stupid, and you won't want them to. So let's go ahead and make some modifications to our gun. We want, I think, the powerful receiver. I usually try to go for damage over automatic
Sterling.
or armor piercing.
Sterling, get your claws out of my damn couch!
The long
Hey!
barrel.
Heck! Ugh.
Sharpshooter's grip. We'll take the quick eject mag. And right now we can't really upgrade our sights real well. And we can put legendary effects on them if we want to, because I have a mod that allows us to do that. An armor-piercing RPG. Wow. Okay. What can we do with cranky shotgun here? Oh yeah, well, we don't want superior damage. Better recoil and narrow spread, that's good. We've already got standard sights on there. Alright, that's good. Anything else that we're interested in taking right now? There's a 10mm submachine gun. That's mod added. Those are real nice, but right now we don't have the 10mm ammunition to really use it. We could fix up the laser musket, but not right now. And Ithaca, that's a pretty decent shotgun, but for right now, I'm just going to be simple. We're going to stick with just the important stuff. And everything else, I'm going to dump into the inventory on the crafting station so that it goes into the general inventory. Okay. Okay. I think the flight helmet is slightly better for us than hard hat. Yeah, it is. Like, better overall for us. Okay. Let's see what we got for oh. There. That should allow us to equip all of our armors, and let's grab that red dress. We should be able to wear the red dress underneath that stuff. I usually stuff my beer and stuff in here because I don't use it. I'll keep a small supply of Nuka on me. This stuff, I'll keep some purified water on me, but like for the most part, I'll just store all this stuff in there. That's a lot of brain fungus. Okay. Don't need to carry this stuff with us. Although we could. This stuff is all, you can trade it, and it's worth money if you trade it, but... And that stuff is just garbage. Weapon mods. Okay. And then I did also want to fire up Atomic Command, because, hey, we got that. We might as well play it. Yeah, start there. So yeah, it's Missile Command. Wow, I'm terrible. I used to be pretty decent at Missile Command.
I hate to interrupt your stream, but it is 10 p.m.
Yes, it is, and I will be closing shop down here in a minute. I just want to continue to... Jeez. I wasn't even close to hitting my buttons. Whoops. Anyway, you guys can see where that's going. So now these guys are going to want us to fix this place up. And I am more than happy to do that. I love building settlements, actually. But I am going to cheat it a little bit and give myself a whole shitload of supplies. So now we have all the parts we need, all the junk to build as many settlements as we want. Otherwise, you kind of have to scrounge and stuff for them. Also, I'm going to want to scrap everything to be loaded and running when I'm fixing up this settlement, because I'm going to want to scrap like a lot of this trash and stuff that you otherwise can't. And I can't do that while the game's running. So this seems like a pretty good place to call it an evening. Let's finish up this quest by talking to
Glad you decided to come with us.
Pressstone
I should have
Garden.
listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah. I used to like
I
living
forgot.
here
I'm not wearing any
before
clothes.
the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
Just my son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. Have you run across anybody with a baby boy?
Damn. I'm sorry. But no. I haven't run across any kidnapped babies. I'll definitely keep an eye out
Preston,
for it.
what good are you?
Anyway, I am glad you're here.
Yes, I'm glad I'm here too.
And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask.
Of course.
I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there, somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out with the settlement?
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and actually equip some clothes. There, that's... Yep. That's exactly what the look I was going for. I call it Apocalypse Psycho.
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. We've been sleeping on the ground for too long. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. Some of these old houses still look solid enough to do the trick. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Okay. With that, folks, I'm going to save our game. And we'll shut her down for the night. Next time, we will scrap a bunch of stuff in this town and turn this into a settlement that, well, not one that we can be proud of, but one that is functional at least. I don't know when the next stream will be, of Fallout 4. Saturday is going to be the scheduled stream of Pokemon Ultraviolet, and that should be fun. But it's depending on how Nick is doing next week on Wednesday is going to determine whether we return to this next week or if it's further down the line. So, you know, if you have any requests for games you want to see me play, by the way, just let me know. And until then, guys, let's quit the DOS.